Hello and welcome. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and we will then make a start. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box. I am waiting for more people to jump on the call. And also we are live on YouTube as well. So many people couldn't access Zoom today and we are also live on YouTube. So again, if you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and we will make a start shortly. Okay, thank you. So also please let me know where you are from. We have people here from London. Welcome, London. We also have people here from Dubai. Okay, welcome Dubai as well. So yeah, my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a foreign exchange and cryptocurrency trader, and I've been trading now for several years. If you do have any questions during this webinar, please feel free to ask me questions as we go along. I'll just make sure the settings are correct. So I'm going to keep this webinar down to about 30 or so minutes. And in that time, I'll give you an introduction to trading. So it'll be an introduction to foreign exchange and cryptocurrency trading. You will not become an expert at the end of this webinar. I'll just make that clear. You will not become an expert at the end of this webinar. This webinar is only meant to be an introduction to trading so you can walk away and effectively start trading immediately. Now, if you can see my screen, my shared screen, please drop me a 333 in the chat box and we will then continue. Okay, thank you. So a little bit about myself before I continue. Like I said earlier, I've been trading now for several years. And when I was very young, I was told to go to school, work hard, get good grades and go to university to get a good job. And that's what I did. I went to school, got very, very good grades, went to university, same cycle, very good grades, left university, started my first job. And that's when things started to go downhill. My first job out of university, I absolutely hated. And I remember clearly I decided that I could not work in that job. And this was on the first day of the first job I've ever had. And I stayed in that position for a few months because I had bills to pay. And obviously, as a student or graduate, once you leave university, you tend to have, most graduates have debt. In the UK, the average debt is in the region of £50,000. If you're from the States, the USA, the average debt is in the region of hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I stayed in that position for a few months. I then finally resigned that position, found myself at Heathrow Airport on my way to Australia. And that's when I came across the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by a guy called Robert Kiyosaki. Now, if you're familiar with Robert Kiyosaki, drop me a 7 in the chat box. He was my first introduction to, I'd say, practical entrepreneurship. And effectively, I went to Australia. I actually read the book cover to cover on the flight to Australia. When I returned to the UK, I was actually a property millionaire within around 3 years of my return. And then after a few years, I started trading the markets, initially the stock market, and then I moved on to foreign exchange trading and also cryptocurrency trading, which is where I am today. Now, Robert Kiyosaki gave me the concept of the cash flow quadrant, and that's what you can see on screen. That is the cash flow quadrant in pie chart format. Now, that basically tells us that 5% of the world population is financially free, 95% of the world population is broke, 95% of 7.8 billion people, which comes to around 7.4 billion, are broke. Now, Robert Kiyosaki and myself, we go back a long way. He was my first introduction to entrepreneurship, like I said earlier. And even today, a lot of the concepts that he talks about run true. So obviously, he's a proponent of cryptocurrencies as well. And he tells us to invest in crypto, to trade cryptocurrencies, because it's a very, very good vocation and it allows you to, get out of the realm of the employee-employer type relationship. Now, when it comes to foreign exchange trading, in its most simplest of forms, forex is the exchange of one currency for another. So you've got your pounds for your dollars, pounds for your euro, Japanese yen. You need two currencies to form a currency pair. Let me give you an example. If you were to go to the USA from the UK and exchange your pounds for your dollars at a local exchange, you would have taken part in the foreign exchange market. If you go back to that same exchange at a later date or time, you may be offered a different exchange rate. It's that difference in exchange rates that we utilize every single day. We need the markets to be volatile. The more volatile the markets are, the more movement there is in the market, the more effectively, realistically or theoretically, we can make from those movements in the market. And that is what happens both in the foreign exchange market and also the cryptocurrency markets, as well as movement all the time. Every few seconds, few minutes, hours, days, there's movement all the time, and we utilize that movement to profit from. Now, the foreign exchange market is big. It's extremely big. In fact, up to $6.6 trillion are exchanged via forex every single day. Now, if you have a bank account, your money is already being used in the foreign exchange market because your bank utilizes your money to trade with. And banks collectively make over $1 trillion every single day, and they're making it from your money. And as a thank you to you, they pay you back, 0.1% a year. Now, all those years ago, my mentor, he said to me, what if I could show you a way to make more money than you are currently making? What if I could show you a way to make money on your money? So effectively what we do is we actually multiply our money exactly the same as what banks do. So we multiply money exactly the same as what banks do. The only difference is that we keep all the profits. So when the banks trade, obviously they keep their money, they keep their profits and give you back a measly rate as a return. But the only difference is that we keep our profits. The systems that we use, the strategies that we use are really no different to what traders use in these multi-billion-dollar banks. Now, again, when it comes to trading, the market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And my mentor, all those years ago, he said to me, in the last 10 years, how much money have you made on your money in your bank account? And my answer to that was zero. And he said to me, what if I could show you a way where you can multiply your money? And then foreign exchange trading was born in my life. And like I said earlier, I haven't actually looked back since. There's also a system known as leverage, whereby you can utilize your broker's capital to profit from. So you can lend money from the broker if you choose to, and you can profit from that as well. The other thing I want to talk about today is digital currency. And again, this is one of my favorite forms of trading. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are based, you've probably come across the term digital currency, or in fact, Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency in the market, and it was conceived in 2009. So around 12 or so years ago, Bitcoin started off at, 1 cent? Today, the price is between $40,000 and $50,000. So there's been quite a high increase in price of this one cryptocurrency. Currently, there's 16,000 plus cryptocurrencies in the market. And later, during this presentation, I'll give you some top tips, and also I'll do a deeper dive into cryptocurrencies. So just bear with me. I will do a deeper dive into cryptocurrencies later during this presentation. Now, in the next few years, we are going to find ourselves moving more and more towards cryptocurrencies. And, very, very soon, probably 3 years, 5 years time, we'll find that, in fact, even today, you can go out and buy a car or a house with cryptocurrencies, but this will become more the forte in the next few years. And you'll notice that certainly in the marketplace outside. Now, another form of trading is high frequency trading, or I call it the faster form of scalping. So there's different types of traders. Some people like to scalp the market, which means you're trading very, very quickly. Some people like to, or some investors prefer to swing trade. So you hold your trade for days, maybe weeks. Some are intraday traders. They only like to trade within the day. They don't hold any overnight trades. Now, whatever form of trader you are or become will depend on you, your personality, and your lifestyle. So some people like to achieve profits very, very quickly, and that is high frequency trading or binary options. Again, that's a very, very fast form of trading, and it allows you to profit very quickly. And we do have a mentorship program where you can actually learn how to do that as well. Now, some of you on this call, I know some of you watching this on YouTube right now, have requested me to talk a little bit about internet marketing. And I've been doing internet marketing now for, I say, well over 10 years. And it's effectively earning an income whilst you are sleeping. So you wake up in the morning, open your inbox, and you see all those transactions that have occurred. And that is the e-commerce, or the world of e-commerce and internet marketing. Now, one form of that is drop shipping. So you buy products online and you sell them online as well, but you never take hold of those products. And as a drop shipper, it's an amazing way to earn a great, great income stream. And the great news is that we teach you how you can become an amazing dropshipper and internet marketer, all from the comfort of your own home. So you don't even have to walk or take a train or a taxi or a car to your office. In fact, in my case, my office is probably about 30-second, in fact, even less than that, walk from my bedroom. And that is the case for many of the traders that we work with as well. Obviously, we work from home. You don't need any physical office. So it doesn't really matter where you are based. You can actually trade the markets. Your location is irrelevant. So you could be in the Bahamas, in Australia, in Zimbabwe, just to name a few locations around the world. That is irrelevant. You can trade the markets as long as you have one of these. As long as you have a smartphone, you can trade the markets and earn a profit every single day. Now, we don't trade 8 hours a day. Many people that don't trade think that traders sit down for 8 hours a day in front of screens looking at charts. Now, the real life is actually that in my particular case, I'm probably trading for half an hour a day, maybe 1 hour a day maximum. I do know some traders that only trade for 5 or 10 minutes a day, if even that. But because we provide you with trading ideas and alerts, you can use these and learn and earn at the same time. As long as you know how to copy and paste numbers, you can become a very, very good trader. Now, we have access to 100 plus mentors or educators all over the world. And once you join our academy, our mentorship program, you will actually get access to these mentors. And what happens is that we give you live mentorship. So we sit down every single day in front of our trades on screen and we trade live. You as the mentee or apprentice or student, you watch us trade and you place the same trades on the same system as we do. Now, that is how I learned how to trade. I copied my mentors, and because I was doing it, very, very often, very frequently, I became a very, very good trader over a good period of time. So you will actually learn how to trade through successful repetition of basically the trades that a financially free 6 or 7 figure mentor will actually run through every single day. And a lot of these sessions are recorded. So again, if you're worried about time zone, we have currently over 400,000 members in 220 countries, I think, or 120 countries, quite a few countries. I think it is 120 plus countries all around the world. So time zone is irrelevant because many of the sessions are recorded, and all you have to do is copy and paste our trades until you actually become your own economy. So we'll teach you to become an independent trader. We'll teach you to become your own economy so you can effectively walk away and teach your family, your friends how to trade as well. Now, if I was to look at the people within my circle, and again, let me explain that to you. Once you join our trading mentorship program, we'll add you to one of our groups. We have groups both on WhatsApp and also on Telegram with hundreds of members, and every single person within those groups will act as a kind of mentor to you as well. So any questions that you have, you can post in the group, and the collective mastermind will help you. You'll be assigned a personal mentor and also a collective mastermind that can help you get through the toughs of trading, because there are toughs when it comes to trading. But as long as you keep going and follow the plan, you can become a very, very good trader. And because it's a mobile discipline, that basically means that as long as you have a smartphone, access to a device like this, you can trade from anywhere in the world. Now, some questions I get early on during these webinars is, how much does it cost to become a trader? Now, you will be surprised, it's only around $200 to $300, give and take a few dollars, to learn how to trade the markets. If you only want to learn how to trade, let's say, foreign exchange, so your fiat currency, your pounds, your dollars, Japanese yen, then it's $235. If you only want to do binary options, it's the same price, and the same price again if you only want to do digital currency trading, which I'm going to talk about shortly. If you only want to become a drop shipper or an internet marketer, again, it's the same price. If you want to learn all the trading disciplines, which is the recommended plan, the Elite Academy, the cost for that is only $325. Now, those monthly fees you see there are fees that you do not necessarily have to pay. We have a system known as 2 and Free. That is our scholarship system, which basically means that once you recommend 2 people that also want to trade or learn how to trade with us, then you do not need to pay that monthly fee. So you become a scholarship client, call it whatever you want to. You do not need to pay that monthly fee. So basically, you will learn how to trade the largest and most liquid currency markets in the world for just $200 to $300. Now, at this point, I want to do a deeper dive into cryptocurrencies. So, because I know a lot of the questions I was having or have been having have been around the crypto space. So I'm going to do a deeper dive into cryptocurrencies. Just bear with me a second whilst I share my screen. So if you can see my shared screen, please drop me, just bear with me a second. Let me try that again. If you can see my shared screen, please drop me a 111 in the chat box. Now, for some reason, it's not sharing the right screen. So let me try that one last time. And then if you can see my screen, please do drop me a 111 in the chat box. I'm going to try one last time and see if it works. And again, what I'll do now is I'll do a deeper dive into cryptocurrencies, both for the benefit of those of you who are watching this on Zoom and also for those of you who are watching this on YouTube. So I've got many more people watching this on YouTube at the moment. Now, if you can see my screen, this is Coin Gecko. Please can someone drop me a 111 in the chat box? Okay, great, thank you. So CoinGecko is a research website that I access every single day. And I come to this website to get a snapshot view of what is happening in the crypto space. So here you can see many, many cryptocurrencies. Some of those you would probably recognize. In fact, there's 16,000 plus cryptocurrencies in the marketplace. Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency in the marketplace. And then there's 16,000 plus altcoins. So coins, alternative coins, in addition to Bitcoin, which was the first cryptocurrency to the market in 2009. Now, the current price of Bitcoin is around $40,000. In fact, if you look here, it's around $41,200. That is the current price of Bitcoin. And if you look at the numbers here, we see a lot of red in the marketplace. Now, when you see red, when you see these negative numbers, you know that the prices have come down. Now, many lay people, the lay public, the non-traders, people that may not have much knowledge on trading, may feel that the market has crashed. Because there's so many red numbers here, a lot of people think the market has crashed. However, the way we look at this is that it's a market or a buying opportunity. Currently, it's an amazing time to get into cryptocurrencies if you haven't already explored this space, because we are currently in a bull run. Now, bull run means that the prices are going up. So that although you might see or look at these numbers and feel that prices have come down or are coming down, that is not the case, because long term or longer term, we are still seeing prices go up. Now, the all-time high of Bitcoin, so if we just look at Bitcoin for a few minutes, the all-time high of Bitcoin was achieved on the approximately 10th of November, where the price hit around $69,000. So it has come down since then. However, we are still in the longer term, we are still in what I call a bull run. So the prices are still generally going up. Now, what you will find is that in the next few weeks, next few months, the price of Bitcoin will go beyond the $100,000 mark. So in the next few months, the price of Bitcoin will go beyond $100,000. In fact, many people think, many proponents of cryptocurrency think that the price of Bitcoin may well hit $200,000. Looking at the price now, you may feel that that is not possible. However, if you go back to what happened in 2017, that the reason I'm sharing you this date, this particular date, is because that was the previous bull run. So the previous bull run was in around 2017, when the price of one Bitcoin hit $20,000, and that was the price of Bitcoin in 2017, and that price was achieved from in April 2017. If you look at this, the price of one Bitcoin was around $1,000 in April. So within the space of just over 6 months, it went up to $20,000. That's an increase of a multiple of 20. And these things happen all the time in the crypto space. Now, we are expecting Bitcoin looking at the current price, it will again achieve a multiple increase in price. And again, $40,000 to $200,000 is a multiple of 5. It may even go higher than that. In the next bull run, next 3 years or so, the price of Bitcoin will start to go up again, and we are expecting it potentially to hit the 7 figures. So you could potentially be looking at a Bitcoin worth at least $1 million during the next bull run. So knowing what you know now about Bitcoin, do you feel that you should have invested in this cryptocurrency going back 12 years or so? Most people answer that with a big fat yes. Now, some people on this call are probably thinking, I haven't got a spare $40,000. I can't buy Bitcoin. Now, the great news is that when it comes to cryptocurrencies, you can buy a fraction of a cryptocurrency. So one Satoshi is 1/100 millionth of a Bitcoin, and you can actually buy one Satoshi or several Satoshis. So even if you have $10, $100, $1,000, whatever it is, whatever your budget, you can partake in the cryptocurrency market. All you need is some guidance, a mentor who can show you which cryptocurrencies to invest in, which cryptocurrencies to trade as well. So we hodl, which is we hold currencies for a long time, and also we scout the market as well. So we trade cryptocurrencies every single day. So in the short term, it does not matter to us whether the price of any particular currency pair is going up or coming down, because what we do is that we long and short the market. In the short term, it does not matter what the price of any currency pair is doing, and that includes cryptocurrencies as well, because we can long and short the market. Now, my favorite coin, or one of my favorite coins, is actually Ethereum, or ETH. ETH is the second largest cryptocurrency in the marketplace, and you can see it here. The current market capitalization of Ethereum is around $347 billion, and we are expecting this to potentially surpass the market cap of Bitcoin within the next few months, potentially the next year or so, because Ethereum has a lot more use case than Bitcoin, and this use case has not fully been capitalized upon. So the price of ETH will go much, much higher than it is at the moment, just under $3,000. It is a steal. If you don't have any Ethereum at the moment, my recommendation is for you to go out and get some ETH. Again, if you don't know how to do that, you're in a great place, because we, or my team, our team, can show you how to trade these cryptocurrencies. So Ethereum is around $2,900, and just a few weeks ago, the price of one ETH was almost $5,000. Now imagine if you bought one ETH today and the price goes up to, let's say, $6,000, you will have doubled your money. So you can easily double your money when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Now, these two coins are not the only two coins in the marketplace. Like I said before, there's 16,000 plus cryptocurrencies in the market. And what we can help you with is that we can help you make your yearly income into your monthly income. So whatever you're earning in a year at the moment, we can help you to make that into your monthly, even weekly income through trading. And again, like I said before, trading is not an 8-hour-a-day vocation. So you can do trading, you can do all of this, whatever I'm showing you today, without it affecting your current commitments. So even if you have a full-time job, you can still start trading, because with trading, you are effectively creating your own economy, which basically means that it doesn't matter what is happening outside. That is irrelevant, because you have your own economy and you can continue to prosper regardless of what is happening outside. Now, what I want to do very, very quickly is give you some additional top tips. So which coins to look at, certainly in the short space, coins that I feel will increase in value in the next few days, next few weeks, next few months. Now, some of the coins that we've been investing in have gone up in price by thousands, not times 2, not times 10, but thousands of percent. And the nature of the beast is that you need to know which coins to invest in. And the great news is that because we research the market every single day, we have a team of researchers who research the market every single day. We actually give you this information through our top tips. So once you join the academy, we will tell you which coins to start buying. For example, if you look on the screen now, This is your own back office that you'll get access to once you register with us. And we're telling you to buy Ethereum on this date. We're telling you to buy Bitcoin, Compound. That's another coin that we recommended that you buy. Ripple, again, Bitcoin. Ripple again. There's so many cryptocurrencies in the marketplace, and we will actually give you the alerts and we'll show you exactly which coins you should start buying into. So Compound, Ethereum, I've actually bought some of that as well. Very, very good coin that you can consider purchasing at the moment. Luna is another good coin. And again, once you join, or in the beginning, you will not know much about the crypto space or the forex space. The great news is that we'll teach you all of the basics. So we'll give you the entry points. We'll tell you when to buy these coins. We'll also tell you when to exit from the trade as well for profit. And obviously, if you're scalping the market, you're buying and selling very, very quickly, and you need to know when to buy and you need to know when to sell. And you will not know this in the beginning. You will not know this in the beginning, but what you have to do is you have to take that first step. You have to jump onto the bandwagon and start learning with us, because remember, a journey of 1,000 miles, it begins with a single step, and we will help you to take that step today. So again, we give you all these trading ideas, trading alerts. We also give you the scalping ideas as well. So we'll tell you when to buy, we'll tell you when to sell as well, not just for Bitcoin, but also ETH as well. And also we have strategies for many alt-fi coins as well. So alternative coins as well, like Tezos, like Solana, like Cardano. So all these coins, I mean, these coins are amazing coins, and we will actually give you the information and tell you when to buy into those coins and also when to sell those coins as well. Now, before I end this webinar, I want to give you some additional coins that I've personally been looking at, my team have been looking at. And if you don't have these yet, definitely start looking at these, certainly within the next few days. So Render Token is one such coin. And if you look at Render Token, you'll notice that in 1 year, it's gone up by 800%. In 1 year, the price of Render Token has gone up by 800%. In the last 30 days, the price has come down, as it has done on the other time periods as well. You can see here. So Render Coin, and we feel, could potentially go up in value. So definitely look at this token, as you could make good profit on the back of that. Another great coin that we're looking at the moment is Oasis, or Rose, R-O-S-E. And again, looking at the price of that, you can see how much the price has come down in the space of just 1 day there. But in the year up to today, 124.25% has been the increase in value of this particular coin. In the short term, last 30 days, down to 1 hour, the price has come down. So it looks like the price is coming down. So what do you do when the price comes down? When the price comes down, you buy. When the price comes down, you buy. And again, today is one of the best times as ever, because the prices are depleted, to start trading the cryptocurrency marketplace. 20 years from today, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the things that you did do. So just make sure that you utilize the current prices that we are seeing at the moment. Now, another coin that we're looking at the moment is RLC, and you can see that here, RLC. And again, if you don't have this coin, definitely you can look at potentially getting some of this coin as well. And in the year to today, it's come down by about 2%. But prior to that, you can see in the last few days as well, the price of this particular coin, RLC, has come down. Last 30 days, 25, 26%, this coin has come down. So what you need to do is that you need to look at these coins. You can do your own research. I've got no issue with that as well. But all I'm saying to you is that you should not miss the bandwagon. You should not miss this opportunity. You should not miss where we are today. Now, I started trading not just the crypto space, but foreign exchange space as well, probably about 5 or so years ago. But prior to that, I'd done a lot of research in the investment market, so I kind of like knew what was happening. So in your particular case, you are already streets ahead of most other people just by being on this webinar. What you have to remember is that this is not just another business opportunity, this is a solution. So if you don't do this, then what will you do? If not now, then when? Currently we have, in my mastermind group, hundreds of people, if not thousands of people, that will help you to trade the market. So you'll be in very, very good hands. You can look at this a little bit like a university degree on steroids. So a degree obviously takes 3, 4, 5 years, and at the end of it, you're lumbered with a loan of £50,000, in fact, a lot more than that, with no potential job to go to. But here the difference is that you go through the education program, you go through the learning, we give you the trades as well. So effectively, theoretically, it's possible to make a profit almost from day one. You have to look at this as a 12 to 18-month venture, put your heart and soul into it, and at the end of that time, you can become a very, very successful trader. So my name is Dr. Jav. Thank you for your time. I'm just checking the time now. I wanted to keep this down to about 30 or so minutes. You weren't meant to become an expert trader by the end of this webinar. What you need to do now is reach out to me using the channel that we used prior to this webinar. Whether you're watching this on YouTube or on Zoom, reach out to me, and either myself or someone in my team can get you started immediately. Again, thank you for your time. My name is Dr. Jav, and I'll see you all on the inside. Thank you.